Hello, welcome back to the Kickstart. I am Amber Bobo. Today we are doing workout of the day 4 from the program. We have a lower body day, so be ready to kill that lower body. We're going into every single muscle group in the lower body today, but we're going to start off with a warm-up and make sure that our body is nice and warmed up. So follow along with me or do your own. If something is challenging in this warm-up, we are going to do a dynamic warm-up here. If you ever want more of this, you are welcome to jump into my dynamic warm-up on YouTube. The first thing we're going to do is raise our arms over our heads. Go up on your toes, find your balance, stretch it down, get a nice stretch in those hamstrings and glutes. We are going to work the hell out of those today. All right, give me one more up to the top. Go up on your toes and back down. All right, this time, when your hands touch the ground, I want you to walk out into a down dog for me. Try to keep those heels on the ground. Get that back straight so you get a nice pull in the back of your legs, especially those calves. We are going to work those calves today. All right, when you're ready, I want you to bring one leg forward and put the opposite knee on the ground. And you're going to lean into this runner stretch here. Big lean in. I gotta fix my strings. There we go. All right, now I want you to shift your weight backwards so that you're in a hamstring stretch. It looks like this. If this is hard for your knees, I want you to just go into a seated half stretch here, okay? All right, go back forward. Get that good stretch over here in that hip flexor. Go back one more time. This time I want you to stand up on one knee in a half kneeling position. Twist so you get some good arch in your, so you get some good stretch in your spine there. And lift that foot so you're pulling your quad now. Getting a good stretch in that quad. Beautiful. We're gonna put our hands back to the center. Shoot that leg back. Go into downward dog to make a fancy transition. And then bring your opposite leg forward. Rest that knee to the ground and lean into this runner stretch here. You're going to feel a good pull right here in that hip flexor. All right, shift your weight backwards. Hamstring stretch. Do both one more time. Your runner stretch forward. And then that hamstring stretch backwards. Come up into your half kneeling position. Turn towards your knee. When you've got your balance, grab that back leg and pull. Nice. Let that down, hands to the ground. Shoot that foot back. Go into downward dog here. Walk the dog a little bit, pedal those feet. And then walk your hands to your feet when you're ready. There we go, and roll it back up. We're going to do 2 more stretches here because I want to make sure our legs are nice and loose. You're going to take your ankle, hold on to the wall if you need. Put that ankle over your knee and squat down into it to give me a good side of your booty stretch. We are going to work that booty. All right, switch sides. Ankle on the knee. Drop into it. Nice job. All right, we're going to warm our torsos up a little bit. Give me a rotation here. Pivot that foot. Get your core nice and activated. Give me 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now out of reach. Reach up. 3, 4. We're going to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. While I'm demoing the first move, you stretch out anything you need. Today we have 4 blocks of work. In each block of work, we're going to have a basic leg / glute / lower body exercise. After our set, we are going to do a 30-second exercise after each set. So for each block of work, there are 2 moves. One's a strength move, one's kind of a heart rate spiker, and we're going to put those together. We're going to do each block 3 times through for 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. I say 12 to 15 because I want you to challenge yourself here. If you do 12 reps and you're not struggling on that last rep, I want you to give me an extra 3. Okay, so grab some heavy weight. Let's work into those legs. If you don't have dumbbells, that's okay. Do these movements with body weight. Your motor system needs to get used to these movements anyways. It's gonna learn them. These are the base movements of working your lower body that you wanna have. So we're gonna get some good foundation work in today. Our first move is a squat. I'm gonna explain the different grips of a squat, okay? You have a front rack position where your weights are kind of on your shoulders. Sometimes if they're really heavy, you can rest them on, but most of the time they're just gonna be right here in front. This is your front rack position, okay? If you ever hold a weight like this in front, this is called the goblet position, okay? We are gonna do a front rack squat right now. So rack those weights to your shoulder. And when you do your squats, you are going to sit real low. Your feet are just narrow right under your shoulders. Your knees are staying behind your toes. Your chest is staying up and you're rising and squeezing at the top. Okay, so we got 12 to 15 of those, and then we've got what's called pogo hops. I'll walk you through it when we get there. Ready? I want you to do 12 reps at your pace. If you finish after me, that's okay. Just pause the video and we can do those pogo hops together. Okay, but you shouldn't finish before me because we want to go at a tempo here to where you have more time under tension. Let's go. You got 12. Do it. Down slow, up fast. This weight's pretty easy for me, so I'm going to go up to 15. Here's 12 for me. And there's 15. Drop your weight. We got 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to do pogo hops. Just follow me here. We're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. For a pogo hop, you're just jumping on the balls of your feet. Your heels should stay off the ground. You're getting good work in your calves here, okay? You can bounce around the room if it feels good, or you can just jump in place. Simple pogo hops here. Getting that heart rate to climb a little bit while we're doing some strength training. 3 seconds left. And pause. Nice job. We have got 60 seconds of rest here. When you're strength training, you want to give yourself rest periods so that way your muscles can fully recover and you can lift just as heavy, if not heavier. Those 10s were real easy for my legs, so I'm going to go into my 20s and see how that does me. Today's moves are your basic lower body moves. We are going to make these moves more complex. We're going to add weight to them. We're going to add combinations to them throughout the program. But today we're focused on the base movements. Get the motion of that squat down to where it feels real good and natural. Same thing for the rest of the movements we're going to do today. There's also a bonus set if you're feeling up for a bonus set. Today's workout should be between 30, maybe 35 to 45 minutes long. I'm going to try to keep it under 45 minutes, especially for the beginning of the program. There we go. Our time's up. Grab your weight, rack it to your shoulders. Oh boy, I'm going to regret these 20s. Here we go. You're going to start your squats. Now, go. Eight for me. And 12. I'm going to give you just a second in case you're pushing out 15 reps instead of 12. And then join me for some pogo hops in about 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it out. Get those heels off the ground. Try to keep them up. You're just bouncing on the balls of your feet. It's a good time to try and get control of that breath. Maybe you can go in for 3 jumps and out for 3 jumps. Hand time. All right, 2 sets of our first block down. 1 more set to go, and then we move into block number 2. Choose your weight wise. If it's been easy for you to knock 12 to 15 out, and you can, go up in reps. If you're going without weight, to make it harder on you, you can give me a little pulse here. So pulse, 1, 2, up, okay? That'll add more resistance into this movement if you're working with body weight. I didn't set the timer this time, but we're gonna rest for about 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna go. We're at about 10 minutes into the work, which is good. We wanna average 10 to 12 minutes per set. So we're in good time here. All right, pick up that weight, rack it to your shoulder, and we are going. Get 12 to 15 in, go. Chest is staying up, knees are behind the toes. There it is. Take another 3 seconds if you're trying to get to 15. Our last set of pogo hops. We're gonna get it going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it out. Heels are off the ground. Weights in the balls of your feet. Keep it hopping. Can you hop faster? Three seconds left. Nice job. All right. You are going to take at least 1 minute of rest. I'm going to explain the next block. In our next block, we've got lunges, another basic leg move that you're going to see a lot throughout this program. So for a lunge, you're going to take a length forward, and then you're going to bend your knees so that they're in a 90-90 position. Both knees should be 90 degrees. I'm 90 here. I'm 90 here, and you're going back up, okay? If you step backwards, that's called a backward lunge. If you step from forward, that's called a forward lunge. We are gonna do forward lunges this time. For a lunge, you can hold your weight here in that front racked, okay? Or in that goblet position. You can grab 2 weights, and you can hold them here in the front rack position, or you can hold them down by your sides, whatever feels the best. In my sake today, I am gonna hold a dumbbell right here at my chest while I'm doing front lunges. That's your first move. Your second move, your 30-second move, is gonna be a side lunge to step. So you're gonna step out into a side lunge. This booty is going to the wall, and you're sitting back into your leg, okay? Stepping together, going to the other side. I'm gonna show you that side lunge from the side. When you step, your butt is pushing back, and you're going down into that knee. Your chest stays up, okay? And then you switch sides. So there's a little step in between. You're gonna go lunge, step, lunge, step. If that step is too much for you, you can hold it here and just go into side lunges, but go all the way up, okay? Chest stays up. Here we go. First up is a front lunge. Put those knees 90-90. If you have a mirror, look in your mirror. Make sure your legs are at 90 degrees. You have 3 sets of 12. That is, let's do 12 on Let's do 12 on both legs. I didn't specify this, but we got this. 12 on both legs. Go. 1, 1, 2, 2. Make sure those knees are 90-90. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. We're halfway there. Two more on each side for me. Now decide now whether you're gonna pause and get all the reps in or whether you're gonna stop working and get with me. Do either of the two, but be working the whole time that I'm working. We are gonna do those side step lunges for 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge, step lunge. Quick step in between so that you're moving and the heart rate's getting high. And stop. Nice work. Ooh, that was a split decision there at the last minute to do 12 on both legs, but that's good. You need to work both sides with lots of volume. Again, in these lunges, I want you to choose whether you're sticking with me and working while I'm working, however fast that means for you. That means if you get 6 reps while I get my 12, that's fine, as long as you're working for the time that I'm working. Or pause the video, get the rest of your reps in, and then keep going with me. 30 more seconds of rest here. Leg day is my favorite day. And these movements, you guys, make sure you're having good form. Good form is gonna support your back so that your back isn't sore after leg day. Use your mirror, keep your chest up. Don't squeeze in your back, squeeze in your glutes, in your hamstrings, in your quads. Get that weight. Hold it at your chest. And we're going into front lunges again in 3, 2, 1, go. This is 4 for me. If you're with me, we're halfway there. Your knee doesn't quite touch the ground all the way. Last 2. Ooh, those quads are feeling it now. All right, we've got our side step squats. If I can find the timer, 1 second. In 3, 2, 1, go. Lunge it, step it. Quick step in between. Remember to push your butt back. Keep that chest up high. When I say chest up, I mean don't lean forward like that. That's not this move. And time. Beautiful. One more set of those, and then we're halfway through the workout. Our next set is my favorite move. I'm excited to share with you guys. So, workout 1 was pretty short, HIIT workout. I think we were here for about 25 minutes. Workout 2 had a little more in there. We were here for 35 minutes. That Tabata block, workout 2 we were here for 35-ish. minutes. That Tabata block from workout 3 was a good 25 minutes. Today is longer because we are strength training. When you're strength training, you have to take a little bit of rest to give your muscles time to recover so that they can lift heavy in their next sets. So take about 30 more seconds. Get your legs ready. Shake them out. We got another set of lunges. 12 to 15 on both sides. Decide, are you staying with me? With my tempo? Are you gonna pause to get the rest of your reps in if you don't meet yours by the time I'm done? Or is your goal just to be working for as long as I am? Choose your hard. Here we go. Step it out. I'm at 4. If you're with me, we're halfway there. Last 2 right here. And done. Let's get those side lunges ready. And 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Step in the middle. Keep that chest high. Keep your gaze up. Push that butt back. Get into that glute. And done. Nice job. We are moving into set 3. You rest while I demo the moves. This is my favorite glute move, you guys. We are doing what's called a good morning. So in a good morning, I want you to pick up weight if this is feeling good. Right now I'm going to show it to you without weight. I'm just going to show you the form, okay? The form is still great to learn. Every good leg day needs a hinge in there. So we're going to be hinging at our hips. What you do is you put your hands right here behind your head like you're getting rested. You are going to get a slight bend in your knees. You're going to push your butt backwards. And when your back hits that flat table, when you feel that good pull in your glutes, you're popping back up. So you're going down, 2, 3, 4, pop. Your butt is going straight back to the back wall. You're pointing that butt behind you, poking it out, and then popping back up. This move is going to get you ready for swings later. We're going to do some dumbbell swings, some kettlebell swings later in the program. So this is building that strength in your hips for that hinge. It's getting your back used to it. You got to get this base movement down before you start adding the swings in, okay? Think about something hitting you right here at your hips, and you're just leaning right over it, okay? It's not a squat. Don't bend into your knees. You're just hinging at your hips, just like that. Okay, to add weight to it, you're gonna hold that weight right on the back of your neck here, in between your hands, just like that, okay? We are gonna do 12 of them, and then we're gonna do some side high knees that I will show you. So, excuse me, sorry. Go ahead and get that weight ready. We've got 12 at tempo, meaning I'm gonna count out a tempo, and I want you to stay at that pace. We're gonna go down for 3 and up for 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. Keep that chest high. 2, 1, 4, 5, 6. When you feel that pull and your hamstrings, stand up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice job. Now we've got some side high knees. Follow me. We're gonna step for 5, and on that 5th step, your knee is gonna come up. Watch it first, ready? It's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you've got more room, do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, freeze. 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 1, 2. Get those knees high. Feels too much for you on the next round, I want you to walk it out. 1, 2, 3, freeze. 1, 2, 3, freeze. Move side to side. That's what we're getting at here. Just be moving, go side to side. That knee, it's kind of fun to get that rhythm going. Once you get it, it takes you a second to get into it. I hope y'all like these good mornings. This is one of my favorites, along with RDLs. I think all hinge movements are my favorite, but when we're hinging, we really have to hold good form so that we're taking care of our lower back. So if you need to send any videos of you doing these hinge moves for a form check, please do. Okay, if I was in person, I would be checking on your form, making sure that you're taking care of that lower back. When you're doing these, you want to squeeze in your legs and your glutes so that you're not supporting the weight with your back, okay? If you start feeling it in your back, I want you to drop weight immediately and go to body weight until you're not feeling it in your back. Okay, we're gonna go again for our second set. I'm gonna grab a heavier weight here. Go up in your weight if you can, but remember, if you're feeling it in your back or these are new to you, do it with body weight. Set that weight up, and we're getting ready to go. Now, give me 12. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, that's your pace. 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 11, 1, 2, 3, 12. Nice job. Get those side hops ready. Remember, it doesn't matter what these look like, just move. Get your knees high. Even if you're just standing here doing high knees that look like this, get your knees high for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Knees high. You can do them in place. Okay, you can add that jump in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, freeze. 1, 2, freeze. Have fun with this one. And stop. Yeah, have fun with that one. Put some rhythm in it. Nobody's watching you. Do whatever feels good. Sometimes you just gotta work out like nobody's watching. You can just dance in that part. Just get a groove going. I'm gonna spare y'all's eyes on that demonstration. We're gonna take about another 30 seconds here. Grab some water, grab your life. We are about 30 minutes in. You guys are doing great. I've got one more set after this, and then I'm gonna offer a bonus set if you want it. So this could end up being a long workout, but the time under tension is less because there's so much rest built in. When we do our HIIT workouts and our Tabata workouts, we're really working for the whole 15 to 20 minute segment. In these segments, we're resting a lot. So it's not quite as long as you think it is. Grab that weight, get it in place. We are bending to the front. Our butt is poking out to the person behind us, and we're snapping. We're bending, snapping. Here we go. That's probably a my generation joke. Legally Blonde there. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, up. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 4, 5. Remember to have that slight bend in your knees. Halfway there. Come up aggressive, you guys. Pop it up, use your power. 9, 10. Keep that chest high. Don't cave your back forward. Last one. Nice. 30 more seconds of those shuffles, steps, high knees, whatever feels good. Get those knees up to your hands somehow. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna wake my kid up. And stop. Nice job, guys. We're on our last set. We have glute bridges with a standing crunch. So for a glute bridge, you're gonna need a mat. If you want a mat, if that feels good to you. All right. You're gonna wanna wait to put on your hips if you want. If you've never done glute bridges before, I would say don't use a weight on the first round. Okay, you're gonna lay back. Your heels are gonna be in reaching distance of your fingertips. I kind of like to sometimes hold my heels. If you pull your toes up to the sky, you're gonna get more in your glutes out of this move. But what you're doing is you're thrusting your hips as high as they can go. Just like that, that's your glute bridge. And you're coming back down. Thrusting up, coming back down. As big of a range of motion as you can get. If you need to live here in a little range, that's okay. But thrust those hips up strong, as high as you can go. When you feel like you've got that motion down, add some weight to your hips to thrust up with them. We've got 12 reps, you guys, and we're gonna get this over with. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thrust them up. You got 12 to 15. I'm at 9. 13 for me. I'm going to 15. These are feeling good. 15. Nice. When you have finished those, we are going to do 30 seconds of standing crunches. We got a couple different options here. You can go to one side for 30 seconds, and the next time you can switch to the other side, or you can do rotational standing crunches. So you can go one side to one knee or rotate. I'm going to rotate. Do what feels good to you in 3, 2, 1, go. Both of these moves are going to work on those obliques. That is the side of your abdomen where you get those nice lines going down into your jeans. This should be a crunch though. Think about squeezing your abs in as that knee comes up. Squeeze. There's a little bit of a downward tilt when you go down, and stop. All right, set 1, done. We are almost there. 2 more rounds of that, and then you're done. Unless you accept my challenge and do the bonus set, which is really, really fun. And we're only gonna do 1 set of 12, so I hope that you join me. All right, let's get it set up. Get into your glute bridge position. We're gonna start in about 10 seconds. get your 12 to 15 now. Go. This is 12 for me. I am going to go to 15. There we go. All right, standing crunches. Now, since we have 2 more sets of these, if you want to split them on the right and left, that makes sense. I'm going to do a standing crunch like this for my next 2 sets. I'm going to do my right side first and my left side on the next set. So do what feels good. We're starting those in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So in these, my hands are overhead. I'm bringing my elbow to my knee, and my whole side is crunching in here and doing the work. I'm trying to pull up through my abs, not through my hip flexors. Make it a little harder. Float that foot and don't let it touch. And time. And next time, I'll go to my other side. All right, 1 more set of these, you guys. And then you are done with the workout you committed to. And you are signed up for the bonus. I'm voluntelling all of you guys for the bonus. It's gonna burn out those legs. Take about 30 more seconds, grab a drink if you need. We are 37 minutes in, so this will end up being more on the 45-minute side, which is good. You're building up your stamina, building up your tolerance for these workouts. By the end, I think we have one that is close to an hour. I think we might have went an hour 05, but when we did it live with the test group, we were all talking. So maybe we'll keep it under an hour. Like I said, when you're strength training, you need the extra time for the rest. So carve out more time in your workout schedule for these strength training workouts habitually. All right, we're going 12 to 15 reps and go. I'm still going to go to 15. I've got 3 left. 3, 2, 1. All right, come up for those standing crunches. Your last little set here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use the abs, not the leg, and pull your leg and your shoulder. Your leg and your elbow together. Float that leg when you're feeling good with stability. This side is a little bit tighter for me. We all have our tight sides. Ugh. Pull with the abs. And done. Nice job. You have finished the workout. You are moving into the bonus. Come with me. Move with me. Let's knock this bonus out. We're going to do 1 set of 10 narrow to wide squat sequences. 10 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's going to feel like a lot. So you are going to hold weights right here in the front rack position. You're going to get your feet almost a little less than shoulder width apart. You want a narrow squat here. You're going to give me a narrow squat, and you're going to open it up into a wide squat, and that's 1, okay? And we got 10. So do these with me together in about 30 seconds, and then we'll stretch out, and then you'll be done, and then you'll be free. This 1 set might take us 60 to 90 seconds to get in. And if you're feeling real good, Stay and do 2 more sets, so that way you had 5 blocks of work instead of just 4. If you're feeling good, give me 3 more sets of 10 on these. I'm actually gonna hold one weight like this. I'm gonna hold it in the goblet position. Do what feels good to you. So here we go, we're going narrow to wide, then we're going on the other side. And go. Narrow, up to wide, up. Narrow, up, step it out, wide, up, narrow, up, wide, up. That's 3. Woo, even I got mixed up on that one. Narrow, up, wide, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right, if you still got more in the tank, give me 2 more sets of those. If you're done, stretch it out with me right here. We're gonna start where we stopped in our warm-up. Give me a figure 4 stretch. Ankle over the knee. Ooh, and lean down into it. You might be a little more wobbly now that you've worked those legs. I hope some of you are moving into another set of those narrow to wide squat sequences. It's one of my favorite moves. It's working every angle and every muscle in your leg. Stretch it down to the ground. If you are doing that squat sequence, make sure you rewind when you're done and come back and do this stretch. This is important. You have constricted all those muscles. Now you need to lengthen them back out. Come down to the ground. You are going to give me a little stretch here. This is called a pigeon. You're going to try to put your foot out at a 90-degree angle. Put your back foot straight out behind you and hold. This is going to get a great stretch in your glute. And if you can, deepen it by going to your forearms. This is called the pigeon. The name escaped me for a minute there. That was that hesitation. All right, when that feels good, bring your legs together to sit like this, and then you're going to lift up to the sky. This is called the mermaid. It's going to stretch those obliques out that we just worked. And then bring it back down, make it fancy with your arms. Shoot that leg back again. You're going to shoot your other leg back into plank. Hit it down, dog. Because we're fancy, bring the other leg forward, just like that. Deepen it, see if you can get that leg going straight out to the side. Lean it onto your forearms if you can. You should really feel this in the side of your glute there. Bring your legs together. I just call this the cheerleader sit. We used to sit like this when we cheered in high school. And then lift it up into the mermaid. Stretch out that oblique that we worked. I'm going to bring it down and go back into it. Nice job. Stay here on the floor and stretch if it feels good. You can give me a sit and reach with your legs straight out in front of you. You can give me a half seated stretch with one knee in, one leg out. Really pull into it. Switch sides. Here you go. I am really glad you guys are here and getting your leg day in and taking advantage of this Kickstart program. I'm stoked for you guys. If you did this workout, if you liked it, give me a like, give me a comment, something. Let me know how it went for you. Make sure you come back for workout of the day 5. We are doing upper body, Plan again for about 45 minutes. That's going to be a good zone for us to get our strength training in right now. And we'll get more and more, we'll add more and more time as we go, okay? But you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you tomorrow for upper body.